start with a little practice just around letting things be wherever you may be right now, today, at this very moment. So planting both feet on the ground, putting your hands either at your side or on your lap. And your gaze can be closed or softened, whatever feels most natural for you at the moment. Just utilizing the breath to kind of come in right away into the heart space. And as you inhale, kind of open up the space, let your shoulders open, your heart kind of open, your belly expand. And as you exhale, just softening that space without closing it back up. Just using that breath to open and the exhale to just kind of be. And keeping that heart space open, moving down to the belly and the diaphragm as you inhale in, just kind of allowing an openness and an expansion to open. And as an exhale happens, a grounding, knowing that you are at least for this moment, securely grounded, right, with gravity, with space into your chair. And just taking a few moments as you inhale and exhale, still having that heart space open, and then the diaphragm and the kind of sacral space opened. Feeling opened and also grounded. And then even traveling up to the crown space, the head space, allowing an openness with the inhalation. And an acceptance with the exhalation. Oh yes, this is where my head is right now. And imagining even with the inhalation that the head space, the crown space is not limited to the cranium or the skull, but is as expansive as possible. Beyond the skull, perhaps beyond the sky that you can see, but that it can contain the whole universe. And allowing that expansiveness to come back to the heart space of also being open and expansive beyond the actual organ or the kind of rib cavity where it's hiding behind of, but it goes even outside of your body and expands all the way out. Beyond time and space. And then moving down to kind of that sacral, belly, pelvic region. And also allowing for an opening and an expansion of what is beyond the pelvic region, the hips and the chair and the ground. Right? It doesn't end there. How far down can one go? Perhaps it's dirt. Perhaps it's the earth's core. Or perhaps it's kind of unlimited and beyond and expansive. And just allowing the breath to help you feel perhaps the immensity of how big our soul can be. And how timeless it can be. And although, some things may feel challenging or hard to accept at this moment, that nothing is permanent, right? Everything is in constant flux. And how to be okay and not grasping or not fear-based with all of that flux. It's probably like our biggest to-do thing and our biggest job as humans. And finding a way to feel safe and supported with all of that uncertainty, right? Maybe it's gravity that helps you feel safe, right? You're connected. Maybe it's a particular belief in a higher being, in a higher God. Perhaps it's ancestors. Perhaps it's you and your skeletal core. Connecting back to that kind of crown space, the chakra space, the heart space, and the belly space. And inhaling and exhaling and kind of bringing it back kind of to the physical body and back in. Kind of quickly scanning and assessing where you are, feeling deeply rooted in either your sitting cushion or your chair. Allowing the kind of sinking in to happen, landing and the grounding. Breathing a full belly breath here. Slowly opening your eyes, doing any adjusting that you might need, little head shakes or little neck rolls, arm stretches, spine curves, whatever it is you may need, and kind of welcoming you all back to Earth.